Hello viewers, welcome back to our video for the business tool or the business management system or the business management software. Whatever you would wish to call it, it is still the business tool and it's the BMS software. So now in this video, I want us to show you how we are going to look at the customer management or how we are going to deal with the customer management. For example, if you have a business and you want to keep track of your customers, the people that are coming to purchase or the people that are coming to buy, you want to keep track of their phone numbers, their records, their social media accounts. You have the business tool which can help you do that. Remember, the business tool, it is a software that is made for small scale business owners to manage their businesses effectively. And not forgetting to actually keep track of the different records. So let's dive into this. Before I actually show you the homepage of the business tool, is that I want us to get to know how you can actually access the BMS. So on your browser, you can type something like BMS, BMS by Agrobugz. So the first thing that comes on top, it's BMS Business Management System. So we click on it, and now we can get to view the home page. So if you already have your account, you can easily log in. For example, my account is this. I created the details. So I log in, and then the code, this is for security purposes. Then I click login. Yeah. Oops, invalid username or password. Let me go back. Email is this. The codes are just for security purposes. Yeah, so I'm in. So now with our business tool, as I told you, we are developing or we are including various management areas: customer management, store management. There are various management areas that we wish to look at and wish to integrate into our business tool. We want to make this software a useful software in all sectors, whereby even a small scale business owner maybe is dealing in crops, maybe is dealing in animals, they can still use our business management software. Or even if you have various businesses that you run maybe a wholesale, you run a retail shop, you can still use our BMS for different record keeping. Yep, so let us look at customer management. For example, now on the BMS software, I go to customer management. So on my dashboard, this is the side nav bar or the side navigation menu. It's what we are going to use most of the time. Yeah. So we click on add customer category. Now add customer category is like adding a customer group, or you're trying to group your customers. Like maybe let's say I have different businesses, or I have customers who purchase different items. Let's say I have a retail shop, I'm dealing in fruits, I'm selling tomatoes, I'm also selling pineapples, I'm also selling bananas. So I want to categorize or to group my customers into tomato customers, pineapple customers, and then banana customers. So add customer category, it is like you are adding a customer group. So let's quickly create a customer group. Let's say banana customers. Okay, sorry about that. Then the description, I can maybe say they purchase bananas. Or I can leave it blank. Then I say add category. Yeah. So this is a group that we've created. Now, immediately after adding, the page will take you to the table where you can get to view all your customers, all the customer groups that you've created. So if you click the banana customer group, there's no record as yet because you've only created a group there. So now the next step is for us to add a customer. So the BMS tool is organized in a way that you have to create a category first or a group, and then you put the customer into that group. Otherwise, if you don't create a group, then the customers are just going to be random. But it is made in a sense that you have to create a group first. Then in that group, you can add the customer. Then after you adding the customer, you can then add a record to that customer. So we've finished creating a group. Now we are going to add that customer. So we are now adding the customer. Let's say the group is in banana customers. So the title, maybe it's Mr. In the customer image, you can choose. But for now, let us leave it blank. In the first name, let's say it's BMS. So you only need the first name to fill in all these fields. Other fields, you might leave them blank. So you only need the first name. So if there are any other records, then you can go the email. Maybe this is our email. If we wish to add another email, we can say BMS by BMS or record keeping at gmail.com. Okay, so you can do this other thing, the same thing to the phone field, to the website fields, to the social media fields, and you can also choose, is it a work email, is it a, you can even customize your name, maybe business tool. This is a business tool email, and you click OK. So you can customize it. If you wish to change the name, you can still click the edit icon, you change the name. So you can do the same thing to the phone field, to the website field, to the social media field. You can custom, or you can say maybe, what's the social, maybe Snapchat. I click OK. Then social media, maybe I can say BMS at business, at business tool. Whatever your Snapchat account is, or whatever social media account is there, then it's okay. Then you can go to district to fill in. If you don't wish, you leave it, then you can click add. So your customer has been added successfully. So you can then view the fields, or you can, after you saving the customer, the system takes you to the view customer list or to the view customers table. So here on this page, it is where you will view all your customers that you have. Yeah, so maybe the customer that we've just created, it is BMS by Agrobugz. That's our first customer. Which group or category is he in? He's in the banana customers. Title this, primary email. So all this. Now, the importance of us creating the group first is that when you are viewing the groups, maybe let's go back to view customer category, or maybe view customer group. When you are viewing the groups, you can easily click on the first group, that is banana customers. Now, within the banana customer group, you can then see the customers that you have. You have BMS by Agrobugz as a customer. So that is the beauty of having that organized system, whereby you have the group, and within the group you can add the customer, and within that customer you can attach a record to that customer. Yeah, you can even click the edit icons, edit the customer, yeah, to edit their names, their websites, all those other details. Yeah. Okay, let's go back. I take you to the customer records. You can even get to view their details. Everything is there. The emails are this, BMS on record keeping, Snapchat is this, BMS at business tool. So all the records are going to be kept. Whatever record you included, it is all going to be kept in the BMS platform or the business tool. So let me take you back and then we go to the add customer record. So you wish to add a record onto that customer. What do you do? So on the navigation bar or on the side navigation bar, you go to add customer record. So on add customer record, it's where you can go to the customer name. Remember, you have to choose a customer. So you have to choose a customer. Our customer, we want to add a record to BMS by Agrobugz. And then what is the record type? We can now select a record type, or we can just type in. You can either select or you can just type in any record that you wish to type. Any record type or any record title. Remember, this is going to be saved into that customer. You can include the record title in case you wish to. Remember, that is our title. The amount if you wish to, the location, the full record details, you can include it. If you don't wish to, you click save. And after you clicking save, still the page will take you to the view customer record table. This is where you can view your customers and what record type they have attached to them. So right now the customer, we have BMS by Agrobugz and the record type is purchase. So if you click on that record type, it can then take you to the page for record details. You can then get to view the record details that you added into that customer. And finally, I want to take you to the customer report. But before I take you to the customer report, I want to show you that these three buttons, you have the eye icon, which is the view button. You have the pencil icon, which is the edit, and then you have that flash icon, which is the delete. So you can choose what action you would wish to perform onto this record type for that specific customer. Yeah. We also have other buttons that you can click, whether you want to print, which is the PDF, you want to do the Excel print, or you wish to add a new record. Yeah. So let me take you back as I want to take you to the customer reports. So on our side nav bar, or our side navigation bar, we have the customer report. Now, customer report gives you analytics of the customers. Which country is your customer? Yeah. And then you have other details, all other specific details which you filled in. For example, now let me take you to let's go to the topmost pie charts. So our customer, we have one customer. You can see if I over the pie chart that I have one customer, and this customer is in Uganda. So the whole pie chart is full of one customer. This one customer is from Uganda. So that one customer, we did not include the district or the state. So that is why our pie chart is blank, because there's no data. And if we go down further, you can see customers by gender. So right now we have one customer and we actually didn't choose the gender. So that is why our pie chart is totally blue as this. Yeah. So that's it guys, and this is our video to show you how we can do adding records onto the customer management. So thank you for watching, and I'll be happy to see you in the next video.